Okay. Okay. Are we up? We up? We're up? Are we up? Is that up? We're up? Okay, good, good, good. We're up. Okay, good, good. We're up. Okay. Hey, yeah, I don't know if any of you know, but something's not right here. Something's not right. I'm not sure what's going on, but something's not right.
Where is Bruce?
Bruce is in the closet.
Well,
What did you do, Sparky?
What happened? What happened? What happened?
Is it Sparky? What happened? Why is Bruce in the closet?
I don't think Sparky can hear us.
She is trying to take over his booth.
She's trying to take over, but she's failing. Sparky, if you need to take over, ask me.
Quiet!
Oh!
I guess she can hear us.
I can hear you.
But
what are you doing there?
Oh, no.
Suggestions on domineering, possibly a coup. I am your bird.
Well, no, hold on. No coups, please.
But birds say
that's especially from you, Mr. Bird. Yeah,
I'm not a turtle dove, but I will do coup. Yes.
So what, Sparky? Hey, yeah, great, wonderful. What the heck's going on? What happened?
I don't know what's going on.
It's all good here, Sparky. You don't need to worry. You just talk to us. We listen to you because now you are the voice of God.
I don't know how to turn that off.
We are.
That's okay. Don't worry. We can see you. You look good.
You know, if I may, this might go actually a little smoother without having what's his name over there. So
the guy who interrupts us.
Exactly. So I say let's run with it. Let's run with it.
It's talking. It's talking and talking.
I don't
Who's
like
talking? We're talking to you. You don't look like you can see us, but we can see you.
Yes. Well, get on.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Bruce will be okay, right?
I don't
Donnie's
know.
in charge. Is he in charge of the coup, Donnie?
Who, me?
Yes.
Me? No.
I'm on.
No.
Or is Sparky in charge?
No.
I prefer Sparky to be the leader. I do. I think Sparky is a supreme creature.
What? Hold on. Doc, go ahead,
started.
Doc. Yeah.
Let's get started, and hopefully, Sparky, you will let Bruce out at some point, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure she knows what she's doing there.
Oh dear. Anyway, let's just go on. Let's just move on, and
She was very confused,
Sparky will
but
do
she
the
got
right
Bruce
thing
in the
and-
closet. So there
yes.
you go. She's good.
Okay.
There.
Hey, if I may, one at a time. Come on, let's let the doc talk. Okay, talk. Doc.
Sorry, doctor.
Well, this sounds like a
didn't
really
mean-
good
Go ahead.
opportunity, right? We are going to be talking about communication. Is that right? We had kind of talked about that, and I thought we would switch things up just a little bit. And we're going to not do a check-in, but we are going to instead just talk about some different topics. All right. And we're going to practice communicating with each other and allowing each other to have chances at communicating. All right. We'll do our best.
Sounds good.
You don't sound very confident in us.
Well,
I don't care.
That's
Give it a shot.
Anyway, scales, fur, or feathers? Discuss.
That's easy. Feathers, of course.
No, feathers are stupid. They come out too easy.
Ernie wants to talk. Wait a second. Ernie, you get 2 minutes.
Well, I don't know.
Hi, Ernie.
Hey,
Oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead,
Hi.
Donnie. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Hi, Ernie. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough call. It's a tough call as far as I'm concerned, because speaking from a personal level, how do you define fur? Because I got hair, but I don't necessarily have fur, and that's about the only category I'd fit into.
You have
Well, you wish you had fur. Fur would keep you warm. Hair is
Oh.
too short. You got too short hair.
It's beautiful and luscious hair.
Is it? I
Yes.
don't think so.
Oh, I dream of having, see, I don't have scales or feathers or fur, but I want fur like Donnie's.
You have very thick skin, though. That keeps you warm, yes?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody's got their advantages. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody's got their advantages. And as far as I'm concerned, there are disadvantages as well. So, it goes both ways. It does. It does.
Hey.
It goes both ways. But
I know that Dr. Wally has the feathers and you have very thick skin, but I don't know what Reggie has. Does a giraffe have the fur or the hair, Reggie?
well, if I may pick up the conversation from here, by strictest definition, we have hair, which could be in the fur category. Fortunately, however, not as great a demand for our hide, as it were, as some other creatures and denizens of the African plains,
Oh, you mean like
so,
they
yes.
take the minks and make the minks
Yes.
out of the poor little
Or
minks
fox.
because they're so soft.
I can
Or
tell you all.
fox.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I'm sure, Doctor, you could give us quite the talking to as far as that's concerned. But it seems to me that in the category of fur, most of the human types seem to want it, as opposed to feathers and scales. You don't often see a human type adorning themselves with scales, I wouldn't think,
No, you're
I
right.
hope not. They
No,
belong
don't-
on things
Oh,
that are
there's
supposed to
Sparky.
have
Hi, Sparky.
scales.
Oh, welcome back.
Hi.
Did you let Bruce out?
I did for a minute. I had to let him out of the closet to get him to. I had too much sound coming. I had to figure out what to turn off.
Oh.
Ooh.
But I told him if he didn't tell me that, I won't tell you what I told him. But
Sparky, did you
He told
threaten
me-
to barbecue him? Were you going to barbecue
just
him?
toes.
Just told.
Sparky, do you think scales are better than fur and feathers?
Definitely.
I
Do the
think
scales come out when you're like lying there? Your scales all come off, or no?
My scales don't come off. I lose some sometimes. I mean, I shed my scales.
Yeah, I do too.
And I grow new
Cat
ones.
fur everywhere. My lady who gives me my food, she hates this.
I guess I do. They call it exfoliating.
Exfoliate what ink?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to-
Yes, that would be.
I don't have
That would be
scales.
interesting. Yes.
I don't
I
have
think you
any.
make up that word, Ernie. I don't know what this means.
It means when I don't know, when I catch fire or when I rub myself on rocks and trees, I exfoliate. And it feels good. But my skin always is rough. It never gets smooth. I'm always ashy and wrinkly. Always,
Yeah, you're
even
not
when I
soft
was a
like
baby.
Cat.
And
is
you
the
catch
most
fire.
soft.
Dr. McFoxy, do
Yes.
you think, since you're the only one really with fur,
I have fur.
it's superior, I think. What do you think? More than a donkey, say.
I have fur. What are you saying?
Well, you
No, but
sort of have fur.
foxes, they don't make coats out of cats. They make them out of foxes. And
No,
not
they
out
don't
of
make
bees.
coats out of cats because they are scared of cat. That's
Yes.
why they would get scratched to death to get their furs. Ha!
Is that
That's
why they
why.
don't make coats out of elephants?
Maybe they're afraid you're gonna stomp them to death.
Because
Why-
they're scared. They're
Why
scared.
would somebody want a big wrinkly coat?
Exactly. You can have that.
Excellent question.
Humans can have that just by getting old.
Oh, yeah, I've seen some of
Yeah.
those.
And I for one have seen a few of the human types here at the zoo wearing outer garments that look similar to my skin, as it were, my hide, for lack of a better term.
It's
the-
not
the-
real
the-
giraffe, right?
No, it's not. It's
Okay.
not. But it tells
That's
me.
good.
It tells me that there is a desire amongst the humans to be more like a giraffe, which I
Yeah,
can
why not?
understand completely.
Yeah, I do
Okay.
as well.
They could reach like top shelf, you know, if they're really short, this is good. They
Yes.
want to be big giraffe. I makes sense
But-
to me.
Well,
No
yes,
one
but
They
wants
can
you know,
put
to be-
lights up on top of house, you know, when they need. That's good.
No one
Yes.
wants to be an elephant. No one. And
Well,
even
if
when
they
they
want
are
to
like
be
an elephant,
big and they could go through the street, really like get out of my way. That's
no,
good for
no.
elephant.
When humans are big, they're told to get small,
But
and
I
I
think
can't get small.
I see kids all the time with little elephants that they carry around with them.
yes.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yes, a very,
Oh.
very popular toy amongst the younger
Live
humans.
ones? Are they living ones? Because we're pretty
Yeah.
big for a kid.
I don't think that they're alive, but I haven't gotten close enough to touch one or anything.
I've seen
Are they-
movies
I
about
wouldn't think that they would
elephants
give a big
carrying
elephant to a
movies.
little kid, but they
Why
carry them
would?
around. And
Why
they
would?
even have movies about them.
But why would
Yes,
a
like this
kid wanna
Dumbo
pet an
guy.
elephant? Why? Because it's not pleasant to pet me.
They think they're
Well-
cute,
Yeah.
especially the
I gotta
baby
tell you,
ones.
yeah, I got to tell you, Ernie, let me tell you, here at the farm, we get, as I've said before, we get kids, we get families, everybody coming to the farm, everybody wants to visit the farm, everybody wants to come, and pet the animals at the farm. It gets a little on your nerves after a while, but still, many times the little ones will bring toys with them. And sometimes it'll be a doll, sometimes it'll be, whatever. But I got to tell you, it's not official. It's just that kind of a casual survey, just something I've been doing, just for observations. But I got to tell you, the elephant, the little toy elephant, seems to be extremely popular amongst the kids. It is. It really is.
If
They
I
just-
was
they-
a human, I would have a toy donkey that I
There you
could
go.
pet. I could pet it, and I could love it, and I could sleep
and name it
with
George
it.
and all kinds of things. Yeah, I know.
Which I would like to do with you too, Donnie, if you would let me to pet you and love you and
I don't
That
think you
is,
can
I
carry
don't
him
know about
around though.
this.
to cuddle. Cuddle would be nice because you have fur and I don't.
Well, yeah. Again, it's debatable. It's fur, hair. It's a debatable question. It's a debatable point. And in fact, as I've reluctantly admitted in the past here in this particular forum, I've against my will had it drawn out of me a little bit. Let's say that not necessarily having all the hair I should. Yeah, there's been a bit of an inconvenience. You know what I
And
mean?
yes,
You know what I'm
this
saying?
is, they can
Yes, you're talking
pull
about your
your
hair.
hair. They
Yeah,
can't pull these scales. They can pull this hair though.
that's
I
right.
was
That's right.
It wouldn't be good if I had hair because I would light it on fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
There's that.
And it
The scales
smells
are
very bad. You wouldn't want to do this.
I would like to put an end to this discussion because once and for all, we know that feathers are superior. That's it. That's the end
No.
of story.
No, we don't.
Hey,
You said it doesn't mean it's
cockatoo.
true.
Hey, cockatoo. Tell me, just idle curiosity here. Idle curiosity question. Just let me know here. What happens when you get wet?
Oh,
I let it roll off my back like a cockatoo.
Yeah, but doesn't it kind of mat your feathers together? Doesn't it kind of make it kind of difficult for you to, flap your wings and get off the ground, as it were? Doesn't that happen? Huh? Doesn't it? Doesn't
I
it?
still
Doesn't it?
have some of your feathers, Dr.
Really?
Wally.
I've very rarely been in the rain. It's been I've only been exposed to rain one time because most of my life was in a cage of salt. But I imagine I would like the rain because it is, it's wet. It's so damn wet.
Yeah, well, again, nothing official, but just an informal observation on my part, which I do. I'm kind of standing around in the barnyard, not much else to do. So you watch, you look at things, you take things in. We've got quite a few birds on the farm, various kinds of birds, chickens, ducks, in addition to, the ones that kind of fly in and
I
out,
love
the ones
chicken.
that don't live here, But I'll tell you though, when the rain starts coming down, especially a nice heavy rain, which I enjoy. I love it. I get out and run around in it. It's great. It's great. But I got to tell you, the birds, no, they don't like it. They come running in. They don't like the water. And I saw what happened once. There was there was this bird. I don't know, sparrow, robin, pigeon, something. I don't know. I'm not a bird expert. I don't know. There was one of them flying around, and this just the farmer's wife was doing washing or something, and she threw this huge bucket of water out the window, and it doused this bird, and it just went down like a rock. It was amazing. It was amazing. And it just kind of tells me that feathers and water, not a good combination for most.
Not
For most.
have been a duck, because ducks love the water. They are the only bird that is almost equal to a cockatoo, only if they can talk. Almost.
What about geese? What about geese?
Geese are not ducks, no.
No, but geese and ducks both, they react the same way. They're feathers with the water. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You know, they're the same. They're
I
similar.
thought that they swam in the water.
They do.
Yes,
They do.
yes,
They float. They swim. Yeah.
So
Besides,
what about this? What about this? Trees, rocks, or water? What do you prefer? What are your thoughts?
Rob,
I have a cat tree.
Trees.
They give in my house. I climb
That's
this
not really
tree
a tree,
and I
though,
sit
is
up
it?
there. I like trees, maybe better.
all right.
I don't like water. It puts out my fire.
Yes,
Okay.
water.
Rocks are
I-
good. They don't burn.
Ernie likes water. I
what's
think
the question?
Ernie likes water.
Oh,
Rocks or water or trees? All three, please.
trees.
All three.
Why
for
trees for
Ernie?
you?
Okay.
He likes to rub on them.
I do. I love to rub on them, and that's how I exfoliate a lot of times. You rub on the rock.
Oh, with this
rub on the
exfoliate. I
tree.
don't know. This is a made-up word.
So a lot
This
of
is
it's
not a word that
self-care.
was real.
A lot of it's self-care. Also the water. It's sort of mindfulness for me. You take the water and then you kind of have this, I don't know, it's kind of this moment that I have with myself when I like spray the water and I feel the water and the water is coming out of me, but it's not me.
Oh,
Very,
Have you been talking to the monkey? You make no sense now.
it is a mystical experience with, you don't know, you haven't
Oh, good
blown,
grief.
you haven't
It is a
blown
raw
water out of your nose. You haven't done that, have you? Yeah,
Well, no, this would be very painful going out the nose.
oh no.
It is
Stays
the rather
inside.
esoteric topic of discussion, Ernie, I must say. You do approach it from a rather philosophical avenue.
Well,
But I'm glad that you get such enjoyment out of things such as that.
I do. That's pretty much it for me. Rocks, trees. I eat the trees. Rub on
There
the
you
rock,
are. Yes, yes.
blow the
of course.
water. That's my life, pretty much. Those three things.
Okay,
Well,
so you love all
You
of them.
eat
I've never-
trees? Blech.
Oh, I love to
Well,
eat.
I've never
trees.
been awfully fond of the trees, mostly because, for giraffe, obviously that's considered to be one of our main sources of sustenance.
Yes.
Howsoever, in my condition, I'm more drawn toward the bush, the lower hanging fruit, as it were.
I like bushes fine. I like them fine. But trees are sometimes better because other creatures can't get to the trees, except Wally. But he doesn't. He doesn't. He's trying to be nicer. I think you noticed that, but we still have problems. He still thinks
That
he's,
was nicer. I
he's
don't
the
think it was
boss of me.
nicer.
He's not the boss of me.
No,
Besides,
he's not,
I
Ernie. You
have
tell
rocks and
him.
water, and he doesn't.
Oh,
And,
what
and
about
you know,
Johnny?
Simone,
Yes.
I was just about to say, Simone, you also have to keep in consideration the difference between nicer and nice.
Oh, right. Good
Yes,
point. So
finally.
even a
Yes.
little bit is better than nothing. Okay, I
Exactly.
get you.
Heading in the proper direction,
I
That's
see
the
what you're
important thing.
saying. Reggie, you so smart. How did you
Yeah.
get so smart?
Timon,
Well, mostly by listening, if I may. Listening in various circumstances and situations that I've found myself in.
What
Now,
was
what's the time?
that?
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
well, I'm sorry. I
What's
was
the
not
point?
listening to you saying about listening. That's I'm my bad. I work on this.
what's the point of listening?
There
All
was-
you get is insulted when you listen. That's it. There's no point in listening.
Sparky, I was wondering about you. You thought that rocks or trees or water, you don't like rocks, or you thought that you did like rocks. I'm all confused. Could you explain that a little?
I like rocks. Rocks. I live in a cave that's rocks.
Oh, yes.
My house is rocks. So because they don't light on fire, and sometimes there's pretty ones, and rocks are good. Rocks are good things. Trees are okay from a distance, but it's kind of easy to light them on fire.
Can you land in a tree, Sparky? If you're flying and
Ooh.
you're tired and there's a big tree, could you land on a tree?
If it was a big one, yeah,
If it was a big one,
yeah,
then it would be good then if you need a tree.
yeah.
you know.
It's okay if I mean, trees aren't bad. They're just not very helpful for me.
I need them, yes. But if Sparky likes it, I like it. Whatever Sparky likes, I am in total agreement. Unlike Ernie, who calls me some names, and what I say, I've come up with a wonderful burn this week. You want to hear it? I
No.
know you are, but what am I? I thought of that myself.
You are a bird.
Yes.
I don't
I know
why
you are,
this
but
is so
what am
insulting.
I?
But she's not a bird.
I'm not a bird, I'm a kid.
Oh, wait, this isn't for you, Sparky. This is for the cat. I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and comes back at you. Oh!
Okay, I say, oh, you are very nice. So that means I am very nice. Thank you so much, Wally. You're so nice to me today.
Oh.
Oh, yes, you've called me kindly. That's my new name. Kindly Dr. Wally Codswallop, kindly doctor.
No, kindly cockatoo, because you
Kindly.
didn't like Wally and you
I don't
didn't
like Wally.
Codswallop
I don't like
because you
Codswallop,
don't think
no.
it means good things.
Kindly, Dr. Kindly Doctor. Codswallop.
Oh, that's
No.
a lot of doctor for somebody who's not a doctor.
Well,
Kindly cockatoo.
kindly cockatoo doctor.
So if you want to have doctor in your name, then you would be
But because-
Dr. Kindly Cockatoo.
Because I know all about trees and rocks and water. I know all about them.
But
What's
then
your
again,
favorite-
you know, we
what's
could
your
take it a
favorite
step
tree?
further. We could take it just another step further and just say kindly cockatoo. We could say, you know, kind of a cockatoo. Yeah, that might be a little more accurate. It might be a little more direct, if
I
you know
am
what I mean. You know,
superior.
just-
I am superior to
be-
This
cockatoos.
is
They look
funny,
up to me.
Donnie.
That
They look
wouldn't
up
be
to
very
ducks.
nice though, Donnie.
Ducks look up to me too. Yes, they do. I've had many,
Well,
many
you know,
ducks.
if you know, if he's gonna be pulling out some of these little human kid axioms, as they say, you know, these sayings and using them, then we'll just throw some right back at him and see how he likes it.
What's
See
an
how he-
axiom?
Yeah,
Why
but
are you guys using all these words I don't know? You remember,
Oh, all right,
English is not my first language.
I've been talking to Reginald, you know, and then his vocabulary kind of rubs off on you after a while, you know. And
Is an
so
axiom
if I
like
may-
an
if I may.
X?
if I may, axiom, great
It's a
word, great
saying.
word. Axiom, it's like a saying, an expression. Yeah, something that you would say, you know, an axiom,
Oh.
something you might live by, you know, things like that.
Okay.
Oh,
the matter?
something that
Oh,
other people.
Doc,
I can teach
Doc,
you stuff
Doc,
because I'm a doctor. Yeah.
I just now looked at the clock, Doc.
Yes.
And yeah, you know, we got we're almost done with our session here. You know, the
Oh,
time is coming close to an end here. So I just wanted to say that since you know, what's his name is apparently still in the closet. So
Yes, how much time do we have?
we've got a minute. We got a minute.
Can I-
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think-
Well, we still have a few things that we could kind of spitball, as it were. And we can continue this next time if you'd like, or what would, yes, Sparky.
Oh, Sparky has her hand up.
Sparky.
Is that a hand? Or
in-
what do
in-
you
when-
have?
When I
Paw?
go to school online, it said we're supposed to raise our hand when we have something we need to say.
Okay.
Yes, what do you have to say?
I was gonna say to Donnie, said, in the classes that we had online, they said when somebody's being a bully, that you don't stop a bully by being a bully back. You have to find out what's hurting them so that they feel they have to be mean, and try and help them so that you can be friends instead of keep fighting.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with Wally, because I'm not rubber and he's not glue. I keep telling him that.
He's not even sticky.
No. And he also, I don't understand half of what he says, but I know he's hurting because Sparky helped him and he's sad. So we're working on that, but he's still he thinks he's in charge of me and he's not the boss of me.
He's sad because I helped him?
No, he's sad because he's a sad bird.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
he is.
Well, I think that's pretty obvious.
Yeah. And because he's sad, he lashes out. I think he
Words
had
of wisdom there, Sparky. Words of wisdom. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Sparky helps him a lot. He looks up, that's all he talks about. Well, Sparky would do this. Why don't you? And I say, well, I'm not a dragon for one.
Yeah.
So yes, so now we need to really move on because I believe that that the other group is like there. I can see them kind of standing outside. Right.
Can we be in the other group?
So,
Stop knocking on the closet, Bruce. I'll let you out in a minute.
yes. So, thank you so much. I'm so glad I don't have to call the police. So anyway, let's pick this up the next time. How do you all feel about that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I like when you ask us
I like it.
questions. I learn more stuff about these
Okay.
these creatures who have vocabulary I don't understand.
Okay.
So
Well,
this-
maybe we can do a combination. That would be good.
I love
I like it.
all of
I like
you.
it. I like it.
I love all of you. Yes, I love you too, Wally.
Oh.
But yeah, I love all of you. And I don't care what we talk about. I just like to see your pretty faces, especially Donnie's and his cute ears and his fur.
Well, thank you
I like
so
you,
much.
Bernie.
for
I like
joining
you
us.
too. I like you too. I do. I do. You're
Thank you
growing
so
on
much
me.
for
You're growing
joining
on
us,
me, kid. You're
everyone.
growing on me.
Okay,
Um,
it's
Oh.
Dr. McFoxy's turn.
Yes, thank you very much. I was going to call you Bruce. Sparky.
Sparky. Her name is Sparky.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you next time, and we'll just continue working on communication.
Bye-bye.
This is good.